gonna talk that, you gotta be ready to stand on that shit. If you can stand on your position.
Yeah.
Stand on it. I think you're a rat. I think because X, Y, and Z, I feel like that you a rat, you a snitch, blah, blah, blah. Stand on it. Stand on it. Don't be no hoe. Pick and choose who you want to call no rat. That ain't right. I don't give a who it is.
Yeah, I told the police. Yeah, I told the police. Yeah, I told the police he was lying. I did make a statement, nigga. Snitching. 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 Snitching.
In a video published October 7th, 2024 on the Ugly Money TV YouTube channel, Christian Tyrone Philip Austin, also known as Dawgface Calderon of the Dawgface TV podcast, seems to have become the pot that called the kettle black. After being exposed as an informant whose statement helped detectives and prosecutors convict Quentin Moore, who is currently serving a 10 to 20 year sentence in part due to the cooperation of Mr. Austin. In a previous clip, you can hear Christian saying that people do not get to pick and choose who they call a rat, but refuses to acknowledge himself as such. That's crazy work, isn't it? In the clip you're about to see, Dawgface Calderon can be seen on the Forum Magazine's YouTube channel speaking about Street Lord Juan's character with reverence. A vast contradiction to the statements he's made as of recent, leaving viewers to wonder, why is his opinion changed and what is his motives for the lies, the slander, and the disrespect of a Detroit legend like Street Lord Juan?
Whack 100's family in Detroit, he has family in Detroit and family outside Detroit in Inkster. Whack 100's family, he has several people in his family who are police officers, period. So when he talks about coming to Detroit or any affiliation with Detroit, you don't never hear him mentioning none of the OGs. You don't never hear him mentioning Street Lord Juan. You don't hear him mentioning Trick. Right? He's familiar with both of them people. But you don't ever hear him using their names, dropping their names in no conversation to talk about Detroit. Most times, when folks who are not from Detroit talk about their relationship with Detroit, they talk about folks who are really moving and shaking. You don't never hear him talk about nobody who you're affiliated with who really got a name and in good standards. You just hear him talk about his family in Detroit. His family in Detroit, in the metropolitan Detroit area, they're the police.
How do you know that?
Because people know him. People know his family. People have seen him moving and shaking with motherfuckers who are the police, who are his blood, kin, related, motherfucking family.
All right, peace. You already know where you at and who you rocking with, right? Right. So let's get to that then, yo. Straight to the point, man. The Dawgface dude is beginning to agitate me. You feel me? You, dog, you watching. I don't know why you keep playing with me like this, homeboy. You the biggest hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? The biggest hypocrite, man. A lot of the tendencies that you claim not to like in others and that you call out in public, you hold yourself. You feel me? Now, when I hold this mirror up to you and show you, you seem to have a problem with that. Cool. That ain't gonna make me stop holding up this motherfucking mirror, though. Just so you know. So, the clips you seen in the beginning, one was from Ugly Money TV. I think it was it was October 7th, 2024, when Dawgface took to their platform. Let me get a sip. When Dawgface took to their platform and said, if you gonna say it, you gonna have to stand on that. Stand your position. I think you're a rat because of XYZ, stand on it. You don't get to pick and choose who you call no rat. That ain't right. I don't care who it is. Well, Dawgface, I think you're a rat because you interviewed with Detective Weeks and CC, and you did not invoke your right to remain silent. You did not invoke your Fifth Amendment rights. You did not ask for an attorney. You began to speak. You wrote a statement. I think you're a rat because you gave a statement to that the prosecution used to secure conviction and or plea agreement resulting in the incarceration of Quentin Moore. I'm standing on that. That's what I got to say about that, homie. Like I say, clear cut, straight to the point. We ain't gonna play with you, dog. What was that last part you said? You don't get to pick and choose who you call no rat. That ain't right. I don't care who you is. He excluded himself from that. Did you exclude yourself from that, homeboy? Because all you've been doing is picking and choosing. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how you pick and choose. You call Big Meech a rat, and you said Blue Da Vinci is a G and the real nigga. Okay, you said Street Lord Juan is a rat, and then you called Jesse James 5K1 a mutual exchange of information in order to obtain a lighter sentence. Make it make sense. Who really picking and chooses, man? You call J. O'Neal a rat, but Cuffy a stand-up dude. I don't understand that you call G-Rock suspect, but the DC Blacks nigga solid? Man, what is wrong with you, man? You don't wipe your ass and then wash your face, man. You feel me? That ain't right, stinking ass nigga. You gotta change that rag, dog, or change your regimen. Matter of fact, man, you just don't do that, man. You don't wash your feet and then your nuts, man. Some things are more important than others, man. You feel me? It's an order. It's a regimen, dog. And you completely out of order with the bullshit you on. You feel me? You completely out of order with the bullshit you on. In the second clip, you spoke about Juan with reverence. I used that word on purpose. You feel me? You spoke about Juan. You call Juan, what you say? You call Juan an OG and a person that's really shaking and moving in the city. Even likening him to Trick Trick. Now you gotta be careful when you do shit like that. You gotta be careful when you do shit like that, because you true shit like that, you show your true colors, man. And to me, it looks like you had some respect for him, or you respect him. You used to respect him, or you feel like there's a large amount of people within the community that do have respect for him. For you to make that type of statement, right? Right? So what changed, homeboy? And tell the truth about it this time. Don't hide behind them women and them recording saying he wronged them and this and that and the other. That may be true, it may not be true, but don't hide behind that, man. Tell a true story. Because you and I know what's going on. You feel me? You man enough to do that? Probably not, because you ain't man enough to show that statement. See, that's what I don't understand. That's another reason. Like you said for XYZ, I think you're a rat, because you ain't show that statement, man. I heard you show what the girl said, you show what Quinn said, but your statement missing. Where that statement at, doggy? Huh? I told the police. You see the conviction in his voice? I broke him. When you hear that, I told the police. You hear how his voice cracking? The conviction in him? I broke him, but I set him free. You feel me? Because he out here perpetrating a fraud under the guise of being a real nigga, like he stand on certain morals and certain principles that he don't. That he does not exhibit. He don't display. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down, homeboy. Let me see. Okay, we gonna get the pressure, man. I follow this guy named A Pressure on YouTube, on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot to say about dudes like Dawgface, the DC Black nigga. You know what I'm saying? It made a lot of sense, because as soon as he said it, it put me in a mind frame of these two individuals, or who it brought to mind. You feel me? Let's take a look at that real quick, man. It's probably right there.
Seem like all the niggas that know who rat it really told. Like, what the fuck, my nigga? Like, yo, everybody that sit here, listen, it's a nigga that be at every fucking event, every party, studio session, anything. Yo, he told. Like, brother, you told. These niggas is recruiting for real. A nigga that fucked up his own name, be quick to try to fuck somebody else's name up. You hear me? They don't give a fuck if it's the lie or the truth. They just trying to tear somebody down. A lot of people wake up and don't love life for real. They just not brave enough to commit suicide. You dig what I'm saying? They hate their life for real. People wake up miserable because they done did some shit in their life that they can't take away. Like, they can't change it. So what they do is they live their life from now on trying to make everybody else's life miserable. These are crash outs. And the best thing I could tell you to do is stay the fuck away from them. Don't engage. You dig what I'm saying? If you see somebody on a mission like that, don't prove you tough. Let them win. You know what I mean? Every battle ain't meant to be fought for real.
Yeah. Crash outs. Do not engage. Do not engage. They got a purpose. They out here working. You feel me? Completely miserable. Wake up every day completely miserable with no intention to do nothing else but bring someone else down to their level. They low vibrational individuals. You know what I'm saying? Do not engage. That's the best thing you can do. Like I said, the one nigga keep asking people to pull up on, telling people, begging people to pull up on him. Pull up on me, pull up on me, pull up on me. Last nigga pulled up on him about that action. This big homie Q. And he doing a 10 to 20. You know what I'm saying? So you let that be your guy. You feel me? Some things are more important than others. Nigga ain't gonna trick me off the street. You feel me? I hope none of y'all let him trick you. Dog talk a good game, but he know who to run that other shit on. You feel me? Let me see. I'm really under the impression that you niggas could probably be paid informants, man. Let me find my phone, man. Did you know the FBI paid out $548 million to paid informants over the past few years, man, according to Forbes magazine? It's somewhere on the screen right now. It say FBI and other agencies paid informants $548 million in recent years, with many committing authorized crimes in the process. Now, don't that sound like these niggas? If it don't make sense, I'm gonna make it make sense, man. They tricking niggas off the streets, man. You feel me? They tricking niggas off the streets, homeboy. It said federal agencies paid out at least $448 million to informants working for the Federal Bureau of Investigations, the Drug Enforcement Agency, that's the DEA, and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives, the ATF, in recent years, according to government audits. It said a few informants became millionaires. Didn't he say he got some money from the government? Huh? Few informants became millionaires, is what it says. It says many informants were authorized to commit crimes with permission from their federal handlers. In a 4-year period, there were 22,800 crimes authorized by their government handlers. So you got to ask yourself, when niggas is out here conducting themselves like Dawgface and like the DC Blacks, niggas that can both made statements for whatever reason, for whatever excuse they gonna give you, when they talking this code shit and G code this and this and that and the other, man. Everybody heard Scarface, man. The G code, we don't talk to police, we don't make a peace bond, we don't trust in the judicial system, we shoot guns, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You never heard that song. They never heard that. That it probably wasn't out yet. I don't know, but they definitely didn't display those actions. You know what I'm saying? Both of them that had at least 1 or 2 gun charges miraculously disappear without them going to prison. Now, they both are felons. So that's felon in possession of a firearm. The one nigga from DC had charges of pistol whipping somebody, having ammunition, having a gun, this and that and the other. That shit has disappeared from his record. Dawgface then got caught with 1 or 2 guns. To no avail. Oh, that was my wife's gun. It was on the back seat. It was in the car. And I wasn't even around the car. I was at the meter paying for the meter. And they just looked in the car and said, what's this? And it was on the back. Yeah, whatever, nigga. What? What? You who said you had to jump out the goddamn window naked because you ain't supposed to be around no guns and all this other shit, and you was hiding in the neighbor's yard when you heard the sirens and every fucking thing else when that boy came to do what he came to do to you. But you got caught with a pistol in the car. It's just you now. Your wife ain't there. Just you. You got the pistols in the car. It's visible. They see it. You at the meter reader or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they just let that go. That's cool. He's supposed to stop the nigga in Atlanta or something. He's supposed to stop the carjacker, right? Stop his heart completely with an illegal weapon. They didn't charge him with carrying a concealed weapon. How that work? Down here, it's up to their discretion. Now, I ain't gonna say it ain't up to their discretion whether or not they want to charge you with that weapon in instances like that. But down here, shit, nigga gonna get that CC dub, homeboy, especially a nigga like that. With that type of record, man, he on the government watch list. I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody on the government watch list. He is though. You feel me? That says something in itself, man. The other nigga basically works for the government. Came home and started working for the government. See, so like I'm telling y'all, man. Like A Precious said, these niggas always talk about who told and this and that and the other. Bro, you told. You feel me? What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? You did. And because you did, you up here trying to throw dirt on whoever name. You don't care if it's the truth or if it's the lie. Just as long as you can make somebody as miserable as your life is. You feel me? And niggas ain't going, dog. Niggas ain't going. So, all I got to say about that is this, man. Like I said, peace to the 5% nation of guys and earth, man. Until we meet again. I'll be back.
Snitching. 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 How about I went to jail, man.